Friends, we are going to learn one of the best free advanced software, that is OBS. OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Software Studio. So, is Open Broadcaster software free? So my answer is Open Broadcaster software is free and open source. It's cross-platform streaming and recording program built with Qt and maintained by the OBS project. See, what is this Qt actually? It is a technical term. So it is open, free and open source widget toolkit for creating graphical user interfaces as well as cross-platform applications that runs on various softwares and hardware platforms such as Linux, Windows, Mac, Android and embedded system, with little or no change in underlying code base while still being a native application with the native capabilities and speed. So this is the meaning only. See, so which is the important feature of OBS? The feature is written in C, C++, Qt. OBS provides real-time source and device capture, scene composition, encoding, recording and broadcasting. Why is OBS free? OBS is completely 100% free. You don't have to pay for it at all. It is a great high quality program that excels at streaming and recording. It is completely virus and malware free. Does OBS Studio cost money in future? OBS Studio is reliable open source software that can be downloaded for free and comes with no enterprise pricing plans for users to choose from. It doesn't charge any cost in future. So does OBS record audio? You basically tells OBS which device are you to be recorded. You have to do some basic settings for that. So you can record audio also, but you have to tell the OBS that this is my recording device, because we can add a number of devices to OBS, audio devices to OBS. So it saying that which one you want to run now. So there are some basic settings. We are going to learn all those settings. How does Open Broadcaster software work? OBS has two windows actually, scenes and sources. Each scene is comprised of multiple sources, from the game capture window to your live webcam input and more. So all those things we are going to learn. You can create multiple scenes for different games or programs. Load them up simply by selecting them from scene menu, giving your stream layout a more custom look. So you can change according to our purpose. So is Open Broadcaster software safe? Open Broadcaster software is a free and open source cross-platform streaming and recording program. So it's built with Qt and maintained by OBS projects. So it is very much safe. It is designed properly and it's open source coding. What is the best streaming softwares? Do you know any best streaming softwares? So here is in a particular, it's not in a particular way, but I observed some of the best streaming softwares in that: OBS Studio, Streamlab OBS, XSplit, Wirecast, Vmix, NVIDIA, Shadowplay or Lightstream. Does OBS have any watermark? It creates watermark like other softwares? No, OBS doesn't add any watermark. Which version of OBS should I use? If you have no specific need for OBS Classic or any advanced platform, then we should go with OBS Studio. There are different platforms also, OBS having different specific types of platform. So we can go definitely to go to OBS Studio. If our computer is running a 64-bit operating system, then I'll recommend using the 64-bit OBS Studio. streaming to which at 720 pixel we know already, and should be perfectly fine with your build, means assuming your internet connection is sufficient. So you should require powerful internet connections for streaming purpose. So this is basically a streaming software. Okay, so it is not again I'm telling you, it is not a video editing software. You can record your videos or you can stream your videos. I will explain later, but first of all, does OBS has a virus? It is virus free. Yes, OBS an open source project, which means the programming code is open for anyone to look at or improve. So you can see exactly how it works as long as you download OBS from this website, this OBS website. You will receive the latest version, which is safe to use and free of malware. So you can use the latest version with all compatible hardwares. Is OBS free from commercial use? OBS is distributed under the GPLv2 license. The summary of the license is that OBS is free for anyone to use for any reason. OBS has no watermarks or other limitations, I already explained you, and can be used commercially with no restrictions. Once again, is OBS a video editor? Regardless of our reasons or project, what we probably already know is that OBS does not a video editor of its own. While the program is powerful and versatile tool for recording, you will need to run elsewhere if you want to both capture video and edit it. Okay, so it is not actually basically a editor, but what we have to do, we have to take a recorded program, we can take it to any other video editor software and we can edit that. What platforms does OBS stream to? So download and start streaming quickly and easily on Windows, Mac or Linux. Can you use OBS with Zoom? Connecting OBS to Zoom allows you to send high quality of video productions into your Zoom meeting. This is a great way to live stream Zoom meetings and make recordings that have extra production functionality features available in Open Broadcaster software. What equipment do I need to live stream from OBS? Mostly I require laptop or any PC, okay, computer, or camera, microphone, good internet access and streaming channels. It may be a YouTube or Facebook. How much RAM is needed for OBS? They have recommended it must be a 40 GB. Okay, so this good for the good quality purpose or for the good quality video you require this much RAM. Okay, so it runs very well. Another feature is that OBS has following systems requirements compatible with Windows, Mac and Linux. So AMD FX series or Intel i5. Please remember, Intel i5 processor, 2000 series processor, dual or 4 core preferable. So they are saying that dual or 4 core preferable. Okay, or higher direct capable graphic card. See, I already told you it requires a graphic card for that. So I am going to explain again this why it requires a graphic card. So at least 4 GB of RAM recommended, but not necessary. You can do it on lower base also little bit, but they recommend it. Why? Because for the quality video creation, video production, as well as for great speed streaming. Okay, so the processing is very important to the PC or computer. So for fast processing we require a maximum RAM. Okay, so this is the feature. So we need a RAM. This is the need of RAM. Do you need a graphic card for OBS? Yes, we require a graphic for that. So we absolutely require. So they have recovered so many graphic cards are there. We are going to see so many graphic card types are there, but whatever available graphic cards in the market, you can use it and we can work smoothly. Okay, and you can take at least minimum 2 GB of a graphic card. So it is a budget. You can say to vendor that give me minimum 2 GB graphic card. and you can install to your PC. Some laptops are already having some graphic cards. Okay, so no need to add any graphic cards. Just you have to check whether my laptop having a graphic cards or not. But PC computer, you need to add a good graphic cards, minimum 2 GB graphic cards. Why it requires a graphic card? For smoothly playing or for high-ended projects or fast production of video. Some laptops having input built graphic cards, I already explained you. So this is the desktop based graphic cards. You may see there are different types of images I have shown to you. So these are some graphic cards. You may see the type and the structure of the graphic cards is like this. So this is one of the best graphic cards. So minimum operating system requirement. Okay, so it's saying that it must require minimum operating system Windows 7 or later. Okay, Windows 7 or later, not before that. No XP, nothing. What may be the Apple, or we can say Mac OS X 10.10 or later. What is a Linux? Linux, it must be distribution of 2014 or later. So this is minimum operating system requirement for that. Can my laptop run OBS? Yes, most modern laptops will come with a 2 graphical user interface, or I can say graphic cards and Intel GPU for 2D applications. Your desktop must require the graphic cards. So these are the requirements. So laptop can run, but it must have a small graphic card. Can my PC run OBS? OBS has the following system requirements. So it will compatible with Windows, Mac and Linux, but it must be a processor at i5 2000 series processor, dual 4-core preferable, or higher DirectX 10 capable graphic card it requires. So I already shown you a graphic card structure. So they have given the minimum requirement for that. At least 4 GB of RAM recommended. I already explained, but not necessary. It is the lesser RAM also work with this, but the graphic card is must. Okay, what are the creative options for this? The creative options, it's having a good canvas. Okay, we already see what is we know what is canvas. It's a preview area. Okay, where we can preview our structure, what is going on a streamline, or what is going on in a working area. So what are the functions we are playing. So it review on this canvas option. So it gives ability to view all changes which we are made on this project, or it shows the appearance or scene composition. What is studio mode? Actually, studio mode allows to preview all changes made to scene before it would become on air, or it see, it shows us a studio mode. Studio mode shows the dual thing, means at a two-way. So I'm going to show you what studio mode. Layer with layers, you can work on one element without changing others. Okay, so we can keep some layers of projects. I'm going to show you what are the layers of projects. So it's very nice to work on that. To rearrange elements, okay, we have to rearrange some elements. We can rearrange some element. Simply shift the layer order in a source list. So we can simply shift source orders, or we can bring it up and down. So I'm going to show you how it works out. Okay, what are the creative options for that? See, in the creative options, some filters are there. So in the filters, there are so many options. So you can crop any image, any project going on desktop. You can transform it, you can fit it, you can increase the size of the project, you can increase the size of a text. Chroma key, we know what is chroma key. You can remove the background color, so that we can call it as a chroma key. It is also here, so we can directly make it transparent ourselves, and many other visual effects available by default. So what is a plugin sources? They have given some plugin sources. So we can choose the best plugins from the online community. So we know that open source community, this is the open source one. So we can take a best plugin for us, even write your own. For example, if you are a composer, or we can say you are a developer, so you can develop your own plugins, or you can develop your own plugins and keep it open source. So open source code gives you a choice to modify and create your own future. Okay, so we can create a future program also from this. So this is a very beautiful feature that plugin sources. Any developer can work on it properly. They can guide others, they can they can design their own way and their requirements. So this is very flexible software for developer point of view and for user point of view also. So we can use it with proper plan. Okay, so transition. What is transition actually? Transition between scenes makes your show more attractive. Okay, so we can put effects also, we can put transitions, we can change some faces, interfaces also, we can make more changes in that one. So these effects also very important, and we have to have that with the creative options. We can make so many changes on that. So what is working area? The working area include the menu bar. The menu bar contains menus for performing tasks. Okay, for example, the scene collection contains commands for working with scene collections. So many scenes collections are there. You can add and delete the scenes, you can add and delete the sources, you can add and delete. So much flexibility is there. According to our own purpose, we can add the projects or add the functions to menu bar and use our own way. So this is the best option. So canvas preview area. The canvas preview area provides a real-time preview for output and edit. I already explained you. So these are some references, the basic references from where I have taken this project. So according to me, this is the best project for our purpose, or we can use it very effectively for variety of purposes. So this is very much advanced software nowadays. With a good computer configuration, with a good system configuration, we can use it very effectively for various purposes. Thank you very much.